Okay, and it's live. A little late, but yeah, well, anyway, lost a little bit of track of time trying to take care of something. So anyway, as mentioned, this is going to be a live software perusal because I don't even know what's in this bag. If you're just tuning in now, this bag, or at least the contents of that bag, came along with the Flora laptop that I took a look at in my last video. Um, And yes, I am running without the tripod mount because it's still broken and I still haven't replaced it. Should really have done that this week. Anyway, so what's in here? Let's take a look. Oh wow, there's a lot more than I thought. Oh wow. Okay, let's see if I can actually get all this out of here. So there's some stuff there. There is... Ooh. Some stuff here. There's some more stuff right there. There is, ooh, something there. It's like, is that a full box or is that not? No, there's definitely been used ones in there, but, actually I think they're probably all used. But, a box of Sony double high density floppies with their super cleaning mechanism. Come on, focus. Thank you. Whatever that means. I think this was actually separate. I bought this separately. Betamax tape with something on it. I'll have to figure that out. Get the beta down and actually use it. And this, again, I think this was separate. I don't know if this was in the box, along with all this stuff, but a quick 80 tape, computer tape. Factory sealed. Nice. Alright. So, let me get this out of the way. I'm probably going to throw it out. It's kind of dirty. The rest of this can all go into one or more. This needs to be charged. But I've got this right here, which doesn't have a price tag on it. I know I picked it up at a Goodwill. Let's see here. So what's in this? This is the first piece of interest. This is, well, obviously it's been reused. It used to be Ensoniq Soundscape drivers for a gateway of some description or another. That's probably data. Ooh. Neat. Ethernet PLC 5 utility. I recognize the name, but I forget what they are really, what they do. I think they are medical instrumentation. Instructions in readme.txt. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to try and sort some of these so I can see which ones have data on them and which ones don't, or which ones are likely to have data. That's blank. It says FS on it. Golf. Oh, flight simulator. That's probably what FS stands for. Procom Plus 1.0. I think these are unlabeled. So, in fact, I'm going to put the unlabeled ones over here. Unlabeled. Unlabeled. They are all unlabeled, all these red discs. I think these are really cool, these translucent ones where you can actually see what's inside. Works, disc 2 of 2. I have some labels, and more blank, or, sorry, well, they're probably not blank, but they're definitely unlabeled diskettes. And more labels. So, we'll have to see what those are. This is probably also going to get thrown away, or I might clean it up. I don't know, I'm going to just get it out of the way, though. So, what do we got now? As I'm busily trying to break things. What's in here? GeoWorks. Oh, that's neat. Do I have all the discs? That will definitely have to get a video. That's got the license key on it. But yeah, no, that's going to probably get a video. GeoWorks was a popular, or I don't know if I'd call it popular, but it was definitely a competitor to various graphical user interface shells for MS-DOS. Back in the day before Windows really took off and killed off all of them. What do we got? There's a protective sleeve. Shared data. Another protective sleeve. Flight by something. I don't actually know what that says. Record keeping. Logbook. Yeah, so these are data. Bad something. Bad plan. Bad plot. I really don't know what that says. Some of the handwriting is good. Some of the handwriting is, well, not. But then again, it's basically about my handwriting. I'm far from the person to be criticizing people's handwriting, so... Especially when I make a doctor look like an expert calligraphist, so... Anyway. ACAD 2, Disc 1. Well, that used to be a Sound Blaster disc. Word WP's 6.0, probably Word Perfect. 2 of 5. There's 3 of 5. There's 4 of 5. So looks like I don't actually have a whole set of those. Let's see. Slideshow install disc 1 of 2. Some of this will definitely be cool to look at. So I have both discs for that. Oh, look, the iPhone just turned on. I was going to use that for this stream, because this asteroid thing is just terrible and has been giving me problems for the last little while. I can't even read that. ScanDisk something or another. Put that under data. Disc 1, Smart Draw. I don't know what that says, but I have a presumably complete set. Smart Draw libraries. Disc 6 and 7. And oh god. That's what happens to rubber when it degrades. It sticks to everything. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. It's stuck to the floppy, so I'm going to have to clean that off. Okay, so that may or may not be a complete set. Yeah, look at this. More of this degraded rubber, which is probably going to ruin that label. Hopefully not. I'd prefer if it didn't. I don't know if I can actually get that off. Ouch. Oh, that's under my fingernails, so I'm sure that's going to start bleeding all over the place. Yeah, you can even see where it did, too. Nice. Anyway. Well, this was WordPerfect 6.0 install disk 1. I don't know if it'll actually still work after that. I'm running out of space already. I'm trying to sort all this out. At least figure out what's what. Put it away. There's disk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's program disk 1, 2, 3, 4. Inside WordPerfect 6 for Windows. Disk blank. Brilliant. So I don't know if that was a multi-disc set or not. And again, we got more of this lovely rubber band. Gross. I feel dirty for having touched it. So that's looks like a complete set of WordPerfect stuff. And this is going to be a really, really short stream because this is all I have for you. Well, I might be able to get out one of those and have a look at some of the software in there that I haven't showed before. Clear discs. Yes, I love these. These are really... Unfortunately, they're not the most reliable things in the world. And, I mean, they're Memorex discs. but they look cool, and sometimes they work. Probably not if you throw them around like that, but... Disc 3 for XT Gold. Works disc 1 of 2. What is that? Graphics Workshop. Skyhawk Demo. Oh, that's resume stuff. Carbon Copy. Carbon Copy Cloner, maybe? That was a popular Macintosh piece of software. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Ooh, Quattro Pro. That was a database program, if I remember correctly. Looks like I got both discs for that. So that's neat. I'll at least take them out of this plastic, or try and take them out of this plastic. If they will actually come out of the plastic. Get out of there. Alright. So, yeah, it looks like Quattro Pro, both discs. Alright, so slide that in over there. That doesn't have a label. I don't know what that is. Put it under data. Files from Dino. Labeler, maybe? Okay, so I got a couple of those. I'm going to call them data disks. Put them in here with all these data disks. Anyway. Hold on a minute. There's Works Disk 2 of 2. So it looks like I got a full set of those. And I got these. I hope the audio is not choppy. There's not much I can do. I can't really monitor it. Wouldn't be surprised. This thing is a piece of garbage. Disc 1 and Disc 2 of XT Gold. Where'd I put it? I lost it already. There it is. XT Gold. I'll have to look that up. Disc 2 of ACAD. Disc 3. WP 6.0. There's Disc 1 and Disc 5. I'm out of space here. Alright, so I'm going to have to move some of this stuff. Get rid of all the plastic crap. Smart Draw 1 of 4. Holy moly. 2 of 4. 3 of 4. 4 of 4. Quattro Pro. I'm going to call that a data disk, though. Dino, I'm going to call that a data disk. Word 6, Disk 1. Something about a 386. Anyway. Put that over there. 2 megabyte DRAM video card. I wonder what kind of Gateway 2000 that would have been. But obviously it's been reused. Blank. Blank. There's what I guess used to be iPhoto Plus. I have no idea what that means. Call it a data disk. That looks like another data disk. That has nothing written on it. Looks like WordPerfect documents. I don't know. We'll call it a data disk. Procom 2.0, Disk 1 and 2 and 3. Apparently he had a couple copies of that. Windows for Workgroups, but that's not what that is anymore. That's the Gateway version. So it looks like a couple of Procom disks. Alright, so that's it for what came with the Fora computer. So now I gotta put all this nonsense away, and this could be real fun. So I'm gonna find somewhere to set the camera. So I guess it's gonna go move some of the cables out of the way so I can actually set it down. And I'll use this Ethernet cable to prop it up. Flip the camera around so you can actually see me. Hello. And we're gonna put all this stuff away. What's on the blank discs? That is going to be interesting. Maybe we'll even look at that here if I can find a laptop that both of works and has a floppy drive that's sitting out. I got a lot of laptops sitting around, but most of them are broken, so go figure, right? That one doesn't have a floppy. That one doesn't work. I don't want to get any of those down. There's probably one in that box over there. Actually, that needs a video too. There's a laptop that's in that box. The Dell monitor box. Okay, I was gonna put all these away, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll deal with the ones that I know what they are. So the carbon copy stuff, we'll put that in here. The WordPerfect stuff, we'll put that in here. There's no way that this is all gonna fit in this one cage, because I'm already almost halfway and I've just grabbed 2 things. So, yeah. So, where did the rest of the WP 6.0 stuff go? I have to look for it. Put in GeoWorks, and this ACAD 2 stuff. Oh, there it is. WP 6.0. That's 5 and 1. So you can put that in there. And do I have some other smaller ones? And you. And you. And you. I'm going to call that a data disk just because I only have the one. And we're full. I could probably fit one more disk in there, but I don't have any single disk sets, and 3 of them is definitely not going to fit. So that's it for that. So I have now successfully used the Radio Shack floppy disk thing that I bought when I was down at the Hamfest. Alright, so anybody that was there that is probably going to ask me about it, are you actually using that thing? Yes, I am. So I'm going to have to buy more of them, because clearly I need to find space to put all these things now. So this could be interesting. I'm going to have to get that down anyway, so I might as well actually go ahead and look at it. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I picked this up for 99 cents. It says $4.99 on it, but they gave me a deal. Brand new, never used at all CDRWs. They're only 650 megabytes. There's 5 of them. Can you take them out individually? Yes. So, I've never used them. I feel kind of almost bad, or would feel almost bad about using them, but I mean, I bought them so I could use them. So they'll probably come in handy for things like Ultimate Boot CD and HDAT2 and test programs. Probably not so much for operating system install discs, but since a lot of those are DVDs now, which is really annoying because even for the stuff that's meant for older computers, it's all DVD, and it's terrible. Alright, so what's in this one? This came from work. I think what's in this is Macintosh software, although there's definitely space for more stuff. So, yeah, but they'll be vintage and collectible someday, Yeah, most of this is Macintosh. I got Aldous PageMaker in here. Let's see. Phonics Primetime, Initial Consonants by Mac. Nice. I don't know what that is. Word Search Creator for Macintosh. A couple of marking programs for Macintosh. Mac School. Marks and Comment Editor. Claris Organizer. The Print Shop. Banner Mania. WordPerfect 3.0 for Mac. All discs for that. There's another copy of Comment Editor. Microsoft Work Startup Disk. Looks like a couple KidPix programs. KidPix Companion. That's blank. Color Mac Cheese. And Odell Lake. Again, for Macintosh. At the front, it's just a bunch of Vectra stuff. For the 2 EISA Vectras. So I can fit stuff in here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab XT Gold, whatever that is. And can I fit all of these in there? It's going to be close. Yes, I can. So there we go. So I got that taken care of. And last but not least, this is the big one. What's in this? This is the software, or all the software that I got from work that they were going to throw away. All on floppy. This is for PC. I don't remember why I was in the room that this was stored in, just that I was there. I don't have access to it, but I was there for some reason or another. So, yes, this is an absolutely positively massive floppy disk container. Very useful. I'm going to try and make room for it. This might be easier said than done. There's a lot of stuff. And I don't think I've even got room in here for these. We'll try and... Oh, geez. I just made a mess there. So what do we got? A couple of Dell Diagnostics diskettes. Looks like Microsoft Windows for work groups. LabVIEW, Application Builder, National Instruments. Quite a few of those. A couple of Dell software support disks. More LabVIEW stuff. French software for a DeskJet printer. A couple of those. LabVIEW. Lab Windows. That's also probably related to LabVIEW. LabVIEW for Macintosh. Okay, that's not all PC software. It'll probably be easier if I do this. Go ahead and show it to you, right? So that's kind of the point of this video. You don't need to see my face, but anyway. Headshoo! Nice. And I can't even edit that out either. This is as it happens. You can see Lab Windows, LabVIEW Application Builder. I got a couple copies of these. I gotta get rid of them. Probably list them on eBay or something. I'm sure somebody will buy it. Ooh, vintage software. Anyway, what can I squeeze in here? I wish I had more of these. So, can I take this one out? Because it's not really useful right there. I want the thing, man. There we go. Oh, crap. No, I can't. That was a waste of time. Whatever. Fine. Sure, I guess. So, we'll just put these here. Still room for, like, a couple of discs. So, it won't go in quite properly, but there you go. In fact, what I'm going to do is as follows. We'll make it fit. Oh, it still won't fit. Doggone this thing. Alright. There. Now it fits. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright. So these can go at the back here. And I can probably squeeze some other stuff back there. Because this is all, like, my own software. Pretty much. Probably squeeze a bit more. Yeah, this is all basically my own software. A bit more, and then I grab like half the selection. Go figure, right? So let's see how many of these we can actually fit in here. Come on. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to fit any of them. Okay, well that's rather limiting. I think these are blank discs. I don't know why they're in here. Yeah, these are Sony discs. Or some of them are Sony discs, but they're blank. So I'm going to leave them out. Take out all the blank stuff. Oh, that's not blank. Blank, blank. Yeah, and then we can try and squeeze all these data discs. Oh, I should probably show you what all this stuff is. DOS, Quattro, Design CAD, Nanometer pattern generation stuff. There's a blank disc. There's a blank disc. They're probably not blank. I just need to see what's actually on them. Give them a label. Oh, look! English DeskJet printer software. Quite a few of those, as it all just kind of falls to the ground. That is the DOS supplemental disk. Stealth 64 DRAM from Diamond Technology. Best of Microsoft Entertainment Pack. And Zip, WinZip, presumably. Dell Windows 3.1. I think that's all what that is right there. Yes. Put that on a Dell. I don't really have a Dell that's vintage enough for Windows 3.1, though. Oh, look, blank disk. So we'll throw that back there. And what can we do next? Oh, that's blank. Try to get all the blanks out. So that way, at the very least, I might need to put this down in order to do this. So let's take all of these floppies and put them at the back. See how many more I can actually fit in. Probably not any more than that. Oh, don't screw up. Don't die on me. Put that there. Rotate device. Shut up. I'm not rotating anything. Put all that back. And it will all fit. Sweet. Awesome. And there's even a little bit of space left over. So what's over here? NIDAC. Apparently that's an 11-disc set. That's awesome. LabVIEW for Mac. NIDAC applications. There should be 3 of those. LabVIEW for Windows. Does that say 18 or 16? 16 discs. Yikes. So, quite a few of those. Because I do have a complete set of that. I think. Yes. DAC course for Macintosh. LabVIEW for Windows. Advanced Analysis Library. There should be 4 of those. Apparently the rest of these 17 discs are LabVIEW for Windows. At least I presume that there's 17 discs here. Yes. And there you go. So that is it for the floppies. Now, if I were really, really feeling smug, I'd go and grab all of these. But I'm not. That'll take forever. And I think I've made videos of those in the past anyway. So, not a big deal. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Let's try and check out some of these floppies and see what's on them. I could power up the SLI machine. It's got a floppy drive on it, but let's use a vintage one. So I'm going to try and set this down again somewhere. Hopefully it will stay while I put this away. And I go and find, let's see, a power cord. One of the little Mickey Mouse power cords. And nothing else. Well, the laptop itself, but nothing else after that. So, take this. That camera is on. Why is this camera on? Turn that off. Put this back. No doubt it's going to try and cause a ruckus. Stop that. Straight. Doggone it. There we go. Okay. And, oh, where am I going to find an IEC or a Mickey Mouse power cord? I had one sitting out. Of course, goodness only knows where that's gone. It was over here. I used it to power up that computer right there. It is right here. Wow. That's a welcome departure from my usual luck. This is what I need. So, oh crap. I'm going to plug it in over here, which means that Mr. iPhone is going to have to get unplugged. I'll plug it in on the other side of the room. Oh, that's brilliant. I can't even edit that. Like I said, this is live. So we'll take the iPhone, get it out of the way. My hair is a disaster. People are probably commenting about it. I was going to get it cut today, and then I slept in. Oh well, I'll have to do it tomorrow. What is up with this? It's not charging. Piece of junk. Anyway. Oh, okay, let's move this mess. This is quite the disaster zone. Alright. DCP-80. That's for a camcorder. There's my lovely flashlights, which probably just blinded everybody. I have a couple of VHS tapes. I need to watch those, make sure they're good. UR90s, allergy medication, a couple of broken laptops that I need to sell. I have been rather lax about selling things. I'm not selling them through YouTube, so don't ask. I'm not shipping them unless somebody can provide a very compelling reason to ship them, which you won't be able to do, so don't bother. Trying to find a box to ship them and having to pay to ship them, especially if they have to go across the border, is going to be completely just out of the question. So that is my stance on that. If you disagree, then I don't care. So yeah, that's a very rude thing to tell your audience, but that's the way I feel. Okay, so let's get this box. Oh, that's heavy. How many laptops are in here? Good lord. I know there's one in here I need to fix, but I haven't got around to it yet. That needs a video. The protege is right there, and the laptop in question is right here. Courtesy of Ross ACB, one of many. This is a compact Armada 1535 DM, and it will eventually have its own video. But for now, at least to try and check out the software stack, or the software that's on these discs, I'm going to use it for that purpose. Alright, so let's plug it in. I can actually see, or could see, I'm kind of blocking it with my big hand, where I need to plug it in at. Alright. So let's try and do this without breaking absolutely everything and ruining the stream. Probably not possible. Come on. I hate this power plug. I need to get a better, proper power strip back here because this is friggin' annoying. I just knocked the camera over. I really don't care. Is it even plugged in? Oh, don't need to see my face. Alright. Is it actually plugged in? You need two hands to open it, apparently. Rotate device. How about I don't? Yeah, it's plugged in. Alright. So, we'll power it up. Toshiba hard drive. I hope there's nothing in the optical drive. There isn't. Windows 98. I haven't done anything with this yet. In fact, this is probably the first time it's been powered on since I got it. We'll need some fixing. But I'm probably not going to keep this installed anyway. This is a passive matrix display, and I can't even read it. So I'm going to have to use the camera in order to read the display. Yeah, see, there's somebody complaining about my hair. What else is new? Alright. Yeah, this is not going to be fun to try and use. Okay. But yeah, there's data on this. I haven't looked at it, so I don't know what all it is, other than the background. Alright, so here's a floppy. The floppy drive is on the other side of the machine. Brilliant. Alright, so let's check this out, if I can. I remember it not being the fastest thing in the world, even though it's a Pentium MMX for crying out loud. Listen to that hard drive thrash. Yep, that's Windows 98 for you. What a piece of junk. I have to wait for it to redraw the screen and draw the desktop background before I can open up my computer. Does that remind you of something? Yeah, Vista was like that. Windows 10 is like that. Windows 10 is even worse because if you've got disconnected network drives, then it will wait for about 5 minutes while it tries to reconnect to them even though it can't. Ridiculous. I am waiting. What's it doing? It's probably loading a whole bunch of terminate and stay resident programs. Or it's just redrawing the screen really slowly. Did it actually recognize that I wanted to open my computer? No, it hasn't even recognized that yet. Oh, I got an hourglass now. Okay, here we go. We might be able to get somewhere now. Some people are probably going to say, oh, why don't you use the shortcut key? There's no Windows key on this keyboard. So, good luck, everybody. Alright, excuse me. So we'll take floppy number 1, we'll put it in the drive. I know that the drive works, or at least it did work. I don't know if it still does. I can't find my mouse. Okay, we're going to deal with that first. It is 6:40. I don't have a whole lot of time because I'm supposed to be doing a live stream tonight, a low-end radio stream. Where is the mouse? I can't even find it. I hate pensive matrix screens. I hate them with a passion. Alright. So we'll go into the control panel. And I'm going to take care of this problem once and for all. Oh god. There's a toolbar in the control panel. Ah, the joys of Internet Explorer integration in Windows. Okay, let's find my mouse. Give me the mouse. I didn't even click on it, and it still clicked on it. Okay, whatever. Pointers. I want... Oh, there is no extra large. Well, that's bullcrap. Okay, fine. I'm going to turn on the pointer trails. At least that'll help somewhat. There. So, at least now I got pointer trails, so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Maybe if I lift it up a little bit, I'll see a little better. Even the trails, you can see the trail doesn't even really work that well. Well, it shows up better on the stream than it does on real life. But whatever. Close out of that. No, I want the floppy drive. I want to see what that's all about. What's on this? I have no idea what that is. So, there's a candidate to be formatted. I don't know what that is. OEM setup, version, license. It's disk 2 of something. Let's see. 3Com Ether disk. Oh, that's for something. One of the... Probably the driver for the Optiplex GX1 with Ethernet. So, probably not a candidate to be formatted. I'll put that over here. Although I think this disc might be completely screwed anyway. Oh, look at that. There's a lovely cat hair on it. Isn't that nice? I think these discs might be a little screwed. That is... I don't even know. Probably a disc for a video driver of some description or another. That's a candidate to be formatted because that didn't even work. That one is blank. This one... That's a configuration file for a NAS. I can format that. Don't even have that. Oh, I do, but I've changed the configuration since then, so it's not really useful. That's probably also for the same VGA driver. I think that was a Western Digital VGA driver that completely failed for the Corel 386. That is a creative driver. I think that was a mess too, trying to do the same thing. Read Meep. Nice. And I'm going to format that because I don't know what it belongs to. What's this? Sony disc. That's probably also for pretty much the same thing. Look at how fast you can go through floppy diskettes. I'm going to put them in a stack over here just because they're in the way. Battery power 15%. Yikes. So the stream is probably going to be over sooner rather than later, so I'm not going to worry about these. That's a plump boot disk. That's a candidate to be formatted, so I'll worry about those later. I want to worry about what's on these. What do we got here? Because this is the stuff that is from that pile. Ought to be cool. Watch there be malware on it or something. Or it just not even work at all. That's brilliant. Okay, that disk might be screwed. The disk and drive A is not formatted, so it's either screwed or blank. I'll deal with that later. So I'm going to put that in a separate pile. Scan undo.dat. No, that's not very interesting. That's something from ScanDisk. Well, that disk is either screwed. System cannot read. Okay, I think that disk is done. So I'm going to just throw it in the garbage. I got more than enough blank disks to last me for a lifetime anyway, so. That one is formatted in blank. Now for these things. Blank. So my guess is that they're probably all blank. Which is unfortunate. No secrets to unveil or anything like that. Okay, that disc doesn't even want to come out. They're all blank. What is this nonsense? Well, at the very least, they're good diskettes to use. Okay, now I think all these purple ones are probably blank, so I'm going to move them out of the way. How about the blue ones? Are they also blank? Yep, that one's blank, so I'm going to make the assumption that the blue ones are all blank. No, not safe for work content. Well, I'm kind of asking for it, but not previewing these beforehand. How about the red ones? Yeah, they're all blank, too. Okay, well, that's anticlimactic. Well, that one might not be. But, yeah, those are blank. There's one more disk. I probably have enough phone power time to last for... Yeah, that's Flight Simulator. Alright. So, I'll put that over there. And this was the disk that didn't want to work. So we will try and format it. See what happens. And that'll be the last thing that I do. Floppy drive Mavico will be happy. Well, it certainly should be. Look at the stack of blank discs there. Let's format a disk. If it will actually let me do that. Look at it trying to read that. That's not good. In fact, that is really bad. Because it shouldn't take that long. Low battery. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to get through a format. That's too bad. That's a nice red disc. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere. Let's just try formatting it as a quick format. I feel like I need the Jeopardy waiting music here. Although that would probably get me in trouble with copyright. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to get through this. Well, it's got a little farther than I anticipated. Low battery. You told me that already. It's still initializing. So if I disappear suddenly, that's it for the stream. Because it will shut off, and that'll be that. You'll see the orientation will probably change, and that'll be it. You cannot do a quick format because the disk is not formatted. Its capacity does not match, or there is no disk in the drive. Okay, I'm not willing to do a full format right now, so cancel. I'm going to just take the drive out, take the disk out. You shouldn't do that. Cancel. Oh, now I just made it angry. Low battery. That's the third time it's told me that. So I'm going to conclude this with that. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching if you watch it after the fact. And this is CP666 signing off for the broadcast. I will see you on the next video, or the next live stream, or the next whatever I happen to see you. Until then, there's your little sneak peek, I guess, at this compact laptop. And all of its lovely features. Oh, crap. What would it be without a crap avalanche in a CP666 video? Alright, good night.